Hi, I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and this is Chats with the Chaplain. Over the last couple of weeks, we've had many of these discussions, and a couple of them are connected, maybe a little bit subtly. But the idea of self-awareness, that idea of being able to look at your own life and figure out where you are, that stuff that you've learned recently, that stuff that you're pursuing, the idea of setting goals or having dreams. We also talked about influences. Who do you allow to feed into who you're becoming? Because we're always becoming someone. All of these things kind of hover around the central theme of identity. And that's what we're going to discuss today. When I was in high school, friends of mine and I would get together pretty regularly. I'd say about once a month, maybe every 6 weeks. And we would play Risk. I don't know if you're not familiar with it. It's a tabletop game where you use little figurines and you're trying to take over the world. It's a game of global domination, I think is the tagline. But every time we played, I was the red guys. And we had different players who would join. Some of them were more regular than others. But everybody always knew that Byron was the red set, right? And there are two different reasons this happened. First, from the self-awareness side, red was my favorite color, and I wanted to be those guys. From the influences side, I can tell you nobody else wanted to be red. For whatever reason, it was the least desired color from the rest of my group. So they worked together perfectly to allow me to every single time be the red figurines. And that became part of my identity in that game. I'll tell you, and I think that it's obvious, that my identity in real life is much more complicated than that. One of the things that's foundational to me is my faith. My faith informs my identity. Maybe yours does for you, or maybe it doesn't play a role. But other things that do impact my identity, I'm a pastor. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a soldier, I'm a chaplain. More specifically, I'm the 52nd BEB chaplain. This is who I am right now. And as I have grown, I have come to realize that any one of those things can be challenged at any point in my life. And it's possible that some part of your identity is being challenged right now. And if that challenge exists, it can break down who you feel you are fundamentally. So we have to not only understand who we are, but we have to come to a place where we are comfortable with it and maybe even confident in it in order to thrive. Your identity makes you unique. It's why you are the only person that can be you. I know it sounds super cheesy, but it's the truth. Every single one of you matters to me. You always will. And if you're struggling at all with figuring out who you are right now, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you. It's part of who I am. I'm Chaplain Byron Denman, and this has been Chats with the Chaplain.